Following his big night out in the Ayia Napa, Sammy Davis Jr. impersonator Paul Shah wakes up to some worrying news.
Hey, Karen. I got a missed call from you. I'm in a hotel. Yeah, in Ayia Napa. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a couple of days or something like that. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, Karen. I'll call you in a little bit when I've had a breakfast or something. Hey, Karen. How's Andrea doing? Is he still pissed with me or something? Yeah. Same shit. Okay, in a bit. Right. Right. They had a meeting this morning with Alex, Andrew, Andrea, and Karen to talk about Alex's attitude as far as Andrew's concerned.
Yeah, we had a problem with Alex. He made some mistakes, and I gave him notes.
Alex, you're in the wrong place, babe. No, you're not here to listen. You're here to sit there.
After growing up watching bands perform in his father's music hall, Elton John impersonator Andrew Oliver has spent his life working at every level of the business.
When I was 19, I'd already had 10 years working under conductors and directors, so I knew how to keep my mouth shut and my ears open and just do as I was told. But he doesn't want to do that.
With Andrew refusing to work with Alex on the rest of the tour, there is a disagreement over how much Alex should now get paid, and it falls to Paul to intervene.
Alex hit him with a bill, like 390 euros. Cameron just called me and told me that I think they've negotiated down to like 125.30 or something like that. And do I give the permission?
Yeah, I'm a bit cut up about it because he's been very, very rude to me, and you know, I'm not used to it, to be honest.
Fuck it, man. What was it? 130 euros? It's 130 euros. Just fucking say, yeah, go on in, have you?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I do believe it's now time for Sir Elton John!
Whilst Paul continues to enjoy his road trip around the island, back in Paphos, the rest of the company have to keep up with their regular gigs.
You never know what it's like, but like when the beaches just like this, through the cold and lonely light that shines from you. You're white on leather and you hide behind that mask you use.
Paul heads off to recuperate in the luxurious surroundings of the Hilton Hotel in Cyprus's capital city, Nicosia.
Now I'm still standing there than every day, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing there to all the time, picking up the pieces.
Nicosia is the last divided capital in Europe. But Paul's sightseeing plans are ruined by an unexpected phone call from his agent.
Unknown. Hello? Yeah? I'm just in Nicosia at the moment. What's going on?
I just got off the phone with Julian at Faraway. He's just telling about the documentary.
Well.
They're not very happy.
Oh dear.
You might be in breach of your contract, Paul. Julian wants to set up a meeting with you next Monday.
This Monday? But we got 3 shows to do. How are they gonna find anyone to do the shows? The exec producers back home want to talk to me because they've got wind of the fact that I'm doing this, and they saying that they didn't give me permission. I've got to do the shows.
Sorry?
The Rat Pack show. It could mean that this doesn't happen. All this that's happening. Don't say anything until you hear from me again. Don't speak to them again until you hear from me.
Yeah. We've been working on this film for a year, and we've been entirely straight up with everyone all the way through making it. And if people have signed up and haven't been, there's not a lot we can do about that.
I know.
From our point of view, I think you've signed a release form, so we're able to use it.
Then I'm fucked. Okay, Monday. Okay, Abby, well, I'm sorry to put you through this. Man, I'm an actor, mate, you know. I got no control at all. And when I try and take control and do something about it, like my dad did when he wasn't getting promoted, I've ended up probably worse off. Even lost all the cash from the Rat Pack show. Not that I did it for that piddly amount. I got nothing. Yeah? Thanks. Okay, cheers. All right. Okay, bye. Bye. 500 quid for a microphone, 340 quid for the fucking hire car, new pair of fucking shades, 300 quid, flight no gear, 300 quid. That's all. The Rat Pack wages, gone.
As Paul counts the cost of his trip to Cyprus, Andrea is busy working, performing his weekly free show for the customers of O'Neill's Bar.
You do free shows, because you do a lot of free shows here in Cyprus. And Eric Morecambe from Morecambe and Wise said that your worst audience are your non-paying audience, because they can just get up and go anytime, because they haven't paid for it.
Here we go, that's it, come on.
With work thin on the ground, free shows are the bread and butter of hundreds of expat performers.
Eric Morecambe was so right.
Well, success is obviously how much money you've accumulated. But from an artistic point of view, it's performing a song in such a way that you're touching someone else. But unfortunately, I'm not being allowed to concentrate on my art at the moment. I don't want to be a driver, a rigger. I just want to go there and do my art.
Yes, sir.
The song Sammy sang, did a version of, and it's called Gonna Build a Mountain. Gonna build a mountain from a little hill. Gonna build a mountain, at least I hope I will. Gonna build a mountain, gonna see it through. Gonna build a mountain and a daydream, gonna make them both come true. Gonna build a heaven, that's it, from a little hell. Gonna build that heaven, and I know darn well if I build a mountain with a lot of care, I'll push my daydream up the mountain and heaven will be waiting there. I don't remember the rest of it. I always think of that song when he's in the officers, you know, he was in the army and he was getting beaten up and tortured every day and he was getting pissed on and painted white and he's just there trying to peel off the paint with toilet paper from the cubicle and the bits of paper stick into his white paint. It's just making it worse. Would we have had him if he hadn't have gone through that? I'd probably just be a tepid. He might have just been a bit rubbish if he was like a white guy. Do you know what I mean? A star. What is a star? A star is an impermanent illusion who lives only in the memory of those who have seen him and then dies with them. He is an insecure egocentric, a tyrant, and a teddy bear. He's been gifted with talent, with the ability to see deeper, hear wider, laugh harder. He is amazed by his fame, thrilled by applause, and 1,000 times he has wanted to ask, "Dear God, I don't deserve all this. Why me?" I was reading about Sammy the other day, and he was talking. They were talking in the book about when he was born, the time he was born. There was like a renaissance going on amongst the black community. It was like, no, this is who we are on our terms, accept us on our terms. And Sammy did that, and that's brave, really brave. And he did it at a time when it was so scary. I mean, you know, he married a white woman at a time when you were getting death threats for something like that in the public eye. And he's going on stage and he's like a gunslinger as well, you know? And because he's got like death threats on the go, he's loaded his gun and he's doing that part of the act at the beginning of the show. And so he's there and he's singing. Well, on the back of his mind, he's thinking, any second now, man. Sammy said in his book, I've got to become so big that those people in their hatred can never touch me. You read the story of the Rat Pack, those guys had this party and then it was just like, and now what? The only guy that really got it right was Dean Martin, who was just like, you know what, enjoy this, but one day you're all gonna wake up with a hangover, pop 2 pills and wonder what the hell it was all about. Even this fire, like, I've spent probably more time keeping it going than actually sitting back and just enjoying it. But maybe keeping it going should be something that you should enjoy. It is enjoyable as well. Except when that fucking happens.